On behalf of Live Girl Africa team, I am proud to welcome you into the heart of this project. The Unite for a Better Life Cameroon has been more than a program. It's a story of communities and families who have taken the bold step to create lasting change. As you watch, I invite you to see the strength in these communities and the vision we share for a gender-based violence-free community.
Three months, 4 communities, 8 trained facilitators, an adapted manual, and a podcast drama series. This is just a part of what it took the Live Girl Africa team to impact the lives of over 40 couples aged 21 to 60 who engaged in the Unite for a Better Life program. Unite for a Better Life, UBL, is an evidence-based gender transformative program aimed at preventing and reducing intimate partner violence and promoting equitable, non-violent relationships. This unique program was originally designed for and implemented in Ethiopia, where it recorded a success in shifting harmful gender norms and enhanced healthy relationship dynamics. While adapting UBL to Cameroon's context, both the curricula and podcast formats were maintained and implemented in the form of guided conversations and activities by trained facilitators. Cultural and linguistic considerations were also factored in, as well as a common community practice which resonates with every Cameroonian. In this regard, the pap porridge and puff balls became the entry points for the UBL. The pilot intervention was implemented in 4 communities in the Centre region, namely Biemasi and Imana, urban communities hosting countless Anglophones, Bikok in the Mefo and Akono division, and Gomjap in the Nyong and Seoul division, purely Francophone rural communities. Twice every week from April to June 2024, couples eagerly came in to take part in a fresh conversation or to listen to a new podcast episode.
Across all communities, couples felt safe using the UBL as a platform for them to have discussions which are not easy to have outside of UBL. These couples had these sessions and found themselves a community where they could share with one another, which led to one of the reasons why couples never wanted to leave when it was time to leave.
There used to be heated debates, especially during the sessions. Through those debates, we had to share things that were so intimate about us with other couples. A convenient atmosphere was created. So we felt that solidarity, we felt that love with other couples. So there was nothing that we could hide. I remember there were so many things that we could not discuss even together. For example, I was that type that I would just ignore certain things. Then I would discover that probably I would stay for some time without talking to her. It was my own way of maybe solving the issue.
The program has really helped us, and we are really trying our best to work together and to take a decision jointly for the help of the family.
The podcast and in-person groups had the same content delivered to them in different methods. We had content such as understanding gender, understanding what violence is, understanding how couples can communicate in their relationships by using active listening, how men and women can negotiate roles inside and outside their houses. We also looked at how to give consent and when to take consent, and how we can solve conflicts in our relationships without using violence.
If I say too much, I have to The PAP ceremony was an entry point for UBL's bold and crucial conversations, which also aimed at deconstructing gender stereotypes. Men did not only enjoy this activity, but they also saw this activity as an act of service. The men also proposed small ideas to make this activity more engaging and build intimacy between themselves as couple.
A candle lighting ceremony within UBL was a moment of deep reflection of the change the program had brought, with a big candle symbolizing the collective fire to empower change. We asked each participant to light a smaller candle and make a personal commitment.
Écoute active et non à la violence.
In July of 2025, exactly 1 year after, we returned to Bikok, Biemasi, Emana, and Gomjab to ask the couples what became of their commitments and life after UBL.
Wow. Yes.
I'm somebody that when something is disturbing me, I do not talk about it. Or if my husband has done something, I will just be quiet. But because of the lesson that we learned there, it really impacted my life. That each time when I think about it, I started improving on myself and communicating with my husband, and that has also impacted our marriage, and it's really helping our marriage to grow. They were like talking about sex, that when you need it, you should walk up to your husband and you should not only wait for your husband. Those were some of the things that were just like, can they be talking about this in public? Were just like funny, but they were really interesting and encouraging, because many of us sometimes we're just waiting for our husbands to maybe take the lead. So that also really helped to impact our life.
Through the program, we have come to understand some certain things, because when there's something that she comes out open and we air it out and we discuss on that.
Thanks to UBL, even though my husband used to assist me, but he has really improved on that.
When they are discussing a particular temperament, I'm seeing myself there. Where your character is mostly affected, then that is your temperament, like the sanguine, the choleric, and so on and so forth. One thing I learned from there was that there are something that they are inborn. There are certain things that it's difficult to change your partner from, because those are some of the aspects that the challenge that I had, especially with my wife, because there are certain things that at times I'm like talking that you keep repeating the same thing, and then when that came up, I realized that there are certain things that it can take time. That really helped me to know that there are some certain things that you cannot just expect somebody to just change from that immediately.
In the course of the program, I learned a lot concerning valuing, and I believe that in my day-to-day outing out there, if I happen to meet maybe with somebody who is doing such, I will know how to intervene. At first, I knew that since I am married, my wife, she's the one who's supposed to do this one. But I happen to find myself that now we are to assist each other in anything we are doing. I've come to learn that silence at times equally brings problem at home.
You don't have any helper. All of us are working. In the morning, we all step out and we come back in the night. So he's really assisting, because most at times he's the one who does the cleaning of the house. I concentrate on the baby's dresses. When I'm in the kitchen and it's more than, let me say, it's heavier on me, he assists. We all do the things together, thanks to the program. If it were to come back, I will advise people to join, because it's a healthy program and it has changed my life or my home. And I believe that if those I recommend join the program, the society will be a better society.
Comme on avait commencé le podcast, comme il y avait manque et Jinda, je voulais savoir la suite. Parce qu'au fur et à mesure, il y avait les solutions à leurs problèmes. À chaque podcast, il y avait certains problèmes concrets qu'on résolvait. On a tablé sur l'aspect genre. Je me suis reconnue dans beaucoup de choses dans la société. Comme chez nous, on va te dire qu'une femme ne peut pas fendre le bois. Parce qu'il y a certaines choses, comme là maintenant, vous avez trouvé, je suis rentrée, il y avait les bottes aux pieds. J'étais à la pépinière. Maintenant, je fais les carreaux des hommes.
Pour moi, particulièrement, c'est cette manière-là de comprendre que tu peux écouter l'autre et accepter, et commencer plus ou moins par dialoguer avant de prendre une position où tu n'auras que ton mot à dire. Or, avec podcast, on s'est reconnu là-dedans et puis par la suite, on a commencé à comprendre les autres et accepter leur opinion. Le bavardage a été plus ou moins réduit à moins à 75%.
Il ne pouvait pas faire ce qu'il vient de faire là. Il gardait tout pour lui seul. Qu'il soit fâché, content, c'est à toi de demander ce qui ne va pas. Dès que tu poses la question si ça va ou pas, la seule chose qu'il peut faire c'est de piaffer. Et peut-être s'il était même de haut salon, il passe se coucher. Donc, ce qui fait qu'il s'ouvre déjà. Même en cuisine, il y a les choses qu'il n'aimait même pas faire. Pas qu'il ne sait pas le faire, il sait très bien le faire. Mais c'est juste qu'il ne voulait pas. Comme par exemple, même préparer, pas dire derrière le cordon bleu, la maison, c'est que papa est le cordon bleu. Quand on prépare, même on te dit que c'est pas comme ça que papa fait souvent.
Ça n'a même pas encore bien chauffé.
Non, c'était très bien parce qu'on nous parlait de la vie d'un couple dans leur foyer. Moi, j'ai trouvé ça très bien. Si je ne savais rien, j'avais compris beaucoup de choses. Pour moi, je vous dis la pure de vérité que nous deux, nous travaillons ensemble. On part au champ ensemble, on rentre, on est là tranquille. Pas d'histoire, pas de problème, pas de violence.
Moi, j'ai apprécié cette formation, beaucoup même, parce que la vie du couple, nos habitudes sont un peu difficiles. Par exemple, le fait de peut-être il est dehors, quand il revient, ça ne va pas. Peut-être il est arrogant, il peut gronder, il me trouve. Des fois, quand il ne me trouve pas, il n'est pas content. Et depuis ces conseils, le bavardage là, ça a un peu diminué. Et comme on disait, la vie sexuelle là, depuis cette formation, je vous dis que vraiment, je suis tranquille. Si je lui explique que je suis fatiguée, papa, tu vois, j'ai beaucoup travaillé, il comprend.
Moi, c'est Atangana Delphine. Avant, j'étais d'abord au Lama Mimbo et Delphine. À présent, je me suis mariée. Après avoir enseigné tout ce que vous aviez eu à enseigner ensemble avec nous, ce qui nous a fait en sorte qu'on puisse se marier. On avait d'abord le projet, mais on avait encore beaucoup de difficultés. Après l'école, donc, on a donc eu l'occasion de se décider alors à nous-mêmes que cette fois-ci, nous devons nous marier. Dès qu'on a commencé à pratiquer avec ce qu'on nous enseignait, on a vu que notre couple pouvait marcher.
Elle a vu un changement dans notre couple parce que bon, notre mariage d'abord, vos enseignements, tout votre encouragement, on a beaucoup appris. On a essayé de concrétiser.
Avant, pour la communication entre moi et mon conjoint, c'était tellement difficile. Parce que c'était que quand j'ai envie de lui parler, il était tellement soit timide, je ne sais pas. Il n'avait pas assez de temps pour le dialogue. Mais après le cours, il a donc alors appris, on a donc alors commencé à dialoguer. S'il y a problème, on dialogue. S'il y a même problème, tu ne peux pas venir trouver que toute la maison est au courant qu'il y a quelque chose qui ne va pas entre les deux personnes-ci. Donc, on peut aussi discuter d'un grand problème devant les gens sans faire connaître aux gens. On le sache rien qu'à deux.
Je vous conseille, mes frères, je vous en prie, que la violence n'est pas une bonne chose. Puisque la violence peut vous amener à regretter ce que vous avez fait. Surtout sur vos femmes, ne frappez plus.
Results from the Unite for a Better Life baseline and endline studies conducted in all 4 communities indicate that the prevalence of physical, emotional, and sexual violence dropped by half few months after implementation. These statistics show potency in the program's approach in preventing and mitigating intimate partner violence, if expanded.
It should be taken to remote areas like in the villages.
Dans des zones reculées comme Ngomza, la coutume est très importante. Le projet n'est pas venu aller à l'encontre de la coutume, donc le projet a essayé d'établir la différence entre la coutume et la vie sociale. Donc il y avait cette partie-là qui était très importante. Donc ici les gens croyaient peut-être que la coutume était au-dessus de tout, mais avec l'expérience et les échanges qu'on a eu à faire, surtout la boîte à genre a essayé de sortir tout cela qu'ils avaient cette idée et actuellement tous les participants en parlent. Ils sont maintenant porteurs des messages.
Although the program is fundamentally designed to prevent intimate partner violence, we have in the last couple of years restructured our programs in ways that can sustain change in the lives of beneficiaries. This explains the post-implementation evaluation, in which we established the need to organize a psychosocial support intervention, providing all communities a series of one-on-one and group counseling sessions with psychologists and a marriage counselor. UBL in a snapshot would be tremendous teamwork, uncomfortable yet very necessary conversations, culture shocks, difficult terrains, emotional exits from communities, urban versus rural setting realities, committed and transformed beneficiaries. If we were to redo UBL, absolutely yes. I mean, the beautiful transformative stories from week 3 to this day light up our hearts. And these stories just translate to how much we are building resilient families, families that become strong units of societies. And that is truly how we achieve our dream of a GBV-free community.
On behalf of our entire team, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to UN Women and the UN Trust Fund to End Violence Against Women. Your commitment went far beyond financing our pilot. You worked with us every step of the way, believing in our vision, guiding us through challenges, and helping us turn hope into action. We equally appreciate our esteemed partners, Dr. Jessica Light and Dr. Vandana Sharma, for your tireless dedication, expertise, and compassion have been the backbone of our progress. Together, you are helping us build a future where women and girls are safe. To our courageous beneficiaries, thank you for your trust, your resilience, and your voices. You inspire us every day and remind us why this work matters.
This is the result of true teamwork, proof that women and girls can lead the change we hope to see. UBL has been a journey of partnership, flexible funding, trust, and transformation. It's a story of what is possible when communities come together to challenge violence and build futures of equality and dignity for women and girls. This is the future we are building. It is critical that we continue this work and extend it to other communities. And we invite you to stand with us. Can we count on you?